It is time now for the Sweetheart Program, brought to you today by Hereford Feed Ingredients.
Mary Janice Brantley had lived in Muleshoe almost all of her life until moving to Slayton in February to be near her daughter and son-in-law. She was born in Muleshoe December the 20th, 1939, to Blondie and Myrtle Puckett, the oldest of their 7 children. At the time of her birth, her father, Blondie Puckett, had on Main Street in Muleshoe, Blondie Puckett Cafe. For a short time, when Mary Janice was little, her family moved from Muleshoe and came back from Sudan, where he had a cafe there. My father, the late Gil Lamb, worked at that time for Coca-Cola Distributing Company out of Lubbock, and he delivered Coke to Blondie Puckett. In 1947, the Puckett family came back to Muleshoe area, and Mary Janice started to the first grade at Progress. That was way before schools had pre-kindergarten or even kindergarten. She went to Progress schools in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grades, and then Progress consolidated with the Muleshoe schools. Not everyone can say that they lived at Blondie Puckett Corner, but Mary Janice certainly can. If you were going west out of Muleshoe, well, the directions were always from Blondie Puckett Corner, where 3 miles from west on U.S. Highway 84, Blondie Puckett had a store. Mary Janice graduated from Muleshoe High School in 1958. She was very active in the Muleshoe Rainbow Girls, and also she played basketball for the Mulettes all 4 years of high school. That was what the girls' basketball team was called before it was known as the Lady Mules. All 4 years at MHS, Mary Janice lettered also. That was in the days when the girls played only a half court of basketball. Her coach was the late Bill Taylor, who later would become her boss. For 33 years, she worked for the Muleshoe ISD and served as Mary DeShazo Elementary School secretary under 7 different principals. She grew up here in Muleshoe with 3 sisters and 3 brothers: Joyce Scott of Muleshoe, Catherine Nell Mobley of Surprise, Arizona, Wilma Sue Nicewarner of Amarillo, Eddie Puckett of Sweetwater, and the late D.W. and John H. Puckett, who both lived here in Muleshoe. While dragging mane, which young people did in those days, Ken Angley introduced her to Kirby Brantley. Their first date was to the Cox Drive-In Theater on the Freona Highway. Mary Janice and Kirby married on January the 10th, 1959 at the First Methodist Church here in Muleshoe, and I was in their wedding. Also, she was working at the time she got married for my father at KMUL. They had 2 children, Stephanie, who is married to a Muleshoe boy, Robbie Barrett, and they live in Slayton, and Kirby Brantley of Bovina, and he is married to a Muleshoe girl, the farmer Kaylin Prather. There are also 4 grandchildren: Zach Barrett, R.J. Kirby, and Mandy and T.J. Brantley. There are also 4 great-grandchildren whom you see her pictured with on your TV screen. They are Kylie Barrett, Slade Brantley, and Ashton and Harper Kirby. Her husband, Kirby Brantley, died February the 9th, 2015. Mary is enjoying now her new home in Slayton, cooking with her daughter each evening, and going to the Slayton Senior Citizens. She also enjoys reading a lot. And David and Liz Tips at Hereford Feed Ingredients Incorporated on Main Street in downtown Muleshoe. And us here at Channel 6 want to say to you, we miss you very much, Mary Janice, and wish you the very best in your new home in Slayton. God bless you and your family.
The Sweetheart program has been brought to you today by Hereford Feed Ingredients. You can find it on Reach Broadband Channel 6 in our rotation. Also, MuleshoeTV.com on our website. Click on the Sweetheart link at the top of the page. If you'd like to nominate someone to be our sweetheart here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, MuleshoeTV.com. Call 806-272-3990. We need a short biography and a picture.